Good morning, guys. Mr. Parisi here. And today we're going to be starting what's part of our final project, okay? This is going to be a bunch of different parts, but today we're beginning with our final project and we're looking for a car, okay? So you guys actually get your choice of what kind of car you want. So I'm going to allow you to search the internet. You could go to any of the dealership websites, whatever. Find a car and make sure you also find the price. So for example, let's say I found a 2012 Honda Civic, okay, and the cost of this car was going to be $8,300. So that's what I'm working off of right now, okay? So that's your first part of this project is go on the internet and find yourself a car along with the price. Once you do that, you'll be able to continue. Up next, you're going to be able to follow along. Now, there's two different sides to this paper. You're focusing on one side first. So I'm just focusing on the left side first, okay? You're going to have to run this two different ways because it's offering you two different options for financing your car or taking out a loan. So how do we do this? First thing says the car dealership offers you 8% financing for 60 months. Use the table on the next page. Find the monthly payment. That's first. So on your paper, the second page is actually going to give you this table, okay? Table right here. And it's going to give you the steps. It's going to give you the equations you need for part A, part B, and part C. All you have to do is find your amounts and plug in the values where they are appropriate, okay? So we're looking for the monthly payment, so that's what we want to find. The amount we're financing here is the amount that the car costs, okay? So for my example, my car costs, just wait for that to go away, $8,300, okay? So I would say 8,300 over 100 because I'm just following that equation, okay? So that's that 8,300 over 100 times my table value. Now when I look at this table, it looks like I've got APR percentages and term in months. So what kind of information was I given there? Back on the sheet, it said 8% for 60 months. So, let's see here. 8%, that's this one. For 60 months, when I follow this down and I follow this over, I've got 2.03. So my table value is going to be 2.03 times 2.03. Solving this now, you can just plug this into a calculator right on Google or whatever. So 8,300 divided by 100 times 2.03. My monthly payment for this car is going to be $168.49. Perfect. So you're finished with part A. Now we can move on to part B. We're not worrying about the right side of this page yet. Right part is, or the next part is find the total amount repaid. So again, I'm going to go over to my equation. Total amount repaid, that's what we're looking for, is just my monthly payment that we just found times the number of months that I'm paying it. So my monthly payment was $168.49. How many months am I paying this for? Let's see here. Oh, up here it says 60 months. So times 60. Go ahead and plug that right into my calculator, which means I'm paying back a total of $10,109.40. This value should be higher than the cost of the car. Remember, we have to pay back interest whenever we take out a loan. And last but not least, how much is the finance charge? Okay, so finance charge is my total amount repaid minus my amount financed. We just found this. This was part B minus that cost. Okay, so part B, $10,109, let me pull this up, and 40 cents minus that 8,300, which means I have a finance charge of $1,800, $809.40. That's how much money went to interest, okay? Boom. So after you find your car, so this is the work that I have here because I had this 2012 Honda Civic. You're going to find your own car. Your work is going to look different for part A, B, and C on that left side. After you do that, you're going to use your same cost. So I would still use this 8,300. Yours is going to be something different, and I would calculate the right side now. This is a different offer for a different financing option, okay? It's now 11% for 48 months. So what's that going to do? Well, it's going to change your monthly payment for one, which is going to in turn change the rest of these values on this side. Okay, so you're calculating this out two different ways. I showed you how already. 3 steps right there. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to do the same thing on the right side, but now instead of 8% for 60 months, you're using 11% for 48 months. Okay, when you're finally done, you're going to decide which of these is the better option for financing. That's up to you. You could choose the one with the lower monthly payment. You could choose the one that has a lower total amount repaid. Whichever you choose, just make sure you say why, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But again, just watch this video again if you need to. It goes through every single step of the process. You have your table here. You have your equations that you're going to follow through with. And I will talk to you in the next one. Good luck, guys. Have a great day.